and welcome back for another episode of NTom Opens Up, where I open up little boxes, packs of cards, and generally answer questions from our patrons and whatnot. I'm getting paid to do this shit. I'm living my sort of best life right now. This episode we're going to be checking out some Kingdom Hearts 3 mystery minis. They each contain a little vinyl figure. As you can see, we have Sora in his KH3 attire, Monster Donald from Monstropolis, we have Goofy. Here's everyone who's actually in here. We have Sora, Riku, Mickey obviously, Toy Sora from Toy Box. I guess that would be Toy Goofy? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Toy Donald's there as well, so that makes sense. Then we have the monsters, then we have Vanitas. I think that's Sora in some form, I'm not entirely sure. And then one of those annoying enemies that likes to bop all over the place and spam fire at you. And this is basically a prelude to coverage of the Remind DLC in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is coming tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you all for helping to support the channel. It's been a lot of fun recording Kingdom Hearts 3. Just get ready for a very big change in audio quality on my part from the base playthrough to the DLC, because I have my new mic now, obviously. So, why don't I go ahead and get rid of all this superfluous packaging, and we'll go ahead and get the stuff opened. Okay, I have 4 open and prepared here. I'm going to do like 4, then I'll answer a couple of questions, then I'll do another 4, answer a few more, and by the time we finish the last batch of 4, there should be just a few questions left. So here we go. These, as you can see, are sealed in box. They have not been opened, so I have no idea what I'm getting here. Let's have a look. The freshness of a new box. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. May your heart bring you good RNG, or something. That's how the phrase goes in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? Oh, I didn't feel it out either. What we got here. I don't want this bag to go everywhere, so I'm opening it as delicately as possible. It's Dooland! It's Doland! It is, of course, Donald Duck in monster form. Oh, look at that shit. It's got, like, stuff and whatnot. It's actually a quite well-made vinyl figure. I'm not sure if my camera is high quality enough for you to see the individual zippers and belts and whatnot. But yeah, he looks great. And yeah, Donald is our very first prize, I guess. I didn't want to call it a prize because you guys aren't getting anything, you're just seeing me open them. Drop. There we go, a lucky drop. That's how it works. Alright, box number 2. Try not to feel it out, otherwise you'll probably be able to guess, Tom. That's how this works. I swear, if I get 2, like, Monster Donalds in a row, I'm not going to be very happy. Oh, wow. It is, in fact, Monster Goofy. Let me just get him off the floor. Thank you, Tom. There you go. That's a very solid-looking vinyl figure as well. And thankfully, unlike some things that I've opened in the past, his limbs haven't dropped off and whatnot, which is always a good thing. He has his signature yellow hat, his signature heterochromia, and, you know, he's got his signature lack of penis, so thank God for that. This video wasn't for kids anyway, but hey, here we are. Alright, box number 3. Shame there's no Axel and whatnot in here, but I believe there were Kingdom Hearts 2 mystery minis, so who knows. Maybe I'll go back one day, and we'll see what's what. You guys just let me know what you want to see in the video description. Oh, here we go. It is Vanitas. There he is. He's got his, I believe the Keyblade's called the Void Gear. Man, one of the best moments in Kingdom Hearts 3 happens in Monstropolis with Vanitas. And it is kind of weird that everything I've drawn so far comes from the Monstropolis level. Not that I'm complaining, but hey, there we are. So, good pulls so far. Not a single repeat, as it should be. Alright, what else we got next? Come here, you. Alright, some of these bags are like more well sealed than others. I swear to you, these are all blind. I have not altered them in the slightest. And we have Toy Goofy. Huh. That is kind of weird. That should work better than it does in mystery mini vinyl form, but I don't know, it seems a little bit weird alongside his monster form. But whatever, he goes there. He's got a little bit of an action pose for you. And yeah, here come the first couple of questions. First question is from Shadow Reaper. If you ran for public office, what would it be and why? Listen, no matter what country it was, I would burn that place to the ground within a matter of days. Do not vote me into any kind of public office. I'm thinking it's kind of like a secretary or something, you know, keeper of files, publisher of documents and so on. Something that allows me to stay nice and snug inside and basically not get in anyone's way, you know? Because Lord knows I do enough of that already. Thank you, Shadow Reaper, for your question. By the by, I'm aware public office means something like a representative. I wouldn't have even fathomed that I'd get that far. That's why I gave you a basic office job sort of thing. Just clarifying. Alright, next question comes to us from Ronald D. Rankin. What game from the 80s or 90s would you like to see get a remake within the next few years? You know what? I think it's perfect as is, but I am going to say Ristar, actually. That wonderful 2D platformer made by Sonic Team on the Mega Drive / Sega Genesis. That is not Sonic. I think the physics aren't, you know, as reliant on being pinball perfect as 2D Sonic, so you could very easily, you know, remake it and not have to worry about stuff like that. Make it gorgeous, HD, hand-drawn artwork, please. None of that 3D background crap. And we'll see what's what. Oh yes, we will. So thank you, Ronald, for your question. And now it's time to open a few more of these. So if you'll give me a second, I'll get them out of their plasticky prison, I guess. Alrighty, here we go. Box number 5. Come on, no repeats. That would be nice. That's the dream when you're doing unboxings and whatnot, but as Max Mofo goes to show, sometimes you will get repeats whether you like it or not. So, yeah. And we have... oh. It's one of these things. You know, these things, like, change names every single, like, game, so I'm not entirely sure what this one's called. Oh, that's unfortunate. The top of it had snapped off before I even opened it. That's going to dock you some points, I'm afraid, but it's got nice little stars on there, and otherwise the colouring is really nice, so yeah, there you go. You can just go over there for now, and I'll find a way to properly position these guys later on so it looks nice in the frame. Alright, next box. Just imagine Dearly Beloved is playing in the background while I do this. It might actually be playing in the background, I don't know. I choose the music for the video after I'm done, obviously. And we have... come on. It's Toy Sora. Look at him there, with his goofy-ass face. Fucking CalArt Sora, look at him, with your bean mouth and whatnot. That's really nice. Thankfully, all the parts are there. Very good for a toy, especially. And he looks great. I think they actually made proper action figures for the toy forms of the trio, which is cool. God, I love the toy box level. It's probably my favourite level in Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, the thing whose merch I'm covering right now. Come on, Tom, get it together. Oh, lordy. Alright, next box. I'm recording this on a Monday, in case you can't tell. Oh yeah, I'm just full of beans today. Alright. And our next one is... come on, no repeats. It's Toy Donald. There you go. Now I have basically all of the monsters bar Sora, and all of the toy guys as well. I wouldn't expect this guy to cast a Zeta Flare. He'd probably just fall over, honestly. Thank God that thing is actually able to stand up under its own weight. I had suspicions that it wouldn't, but it proved me wrong, so thank you, Jesus. Who I guess is Namora in this sense. Alright, let's do this shit. Last box, and then I'll answer a few more questions. Alright, I'm going to make a prediction here. this is going to be Riku. Let's see if I'm right. Again, haven't looked into these, so I don't know. Nope, it is in fact Michael Mouse himself. And oh god, those eyes stare into oblivion. Not the Keyblade. He has the Kingdom Key D there. Honestly, I prefer the one he uses towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Honestly, I forget its name. It might be like Kingdom Key W or something. I honestly forget, but yeah, Michael Mouse is there, and he goes directly in the middle, and I'll space these guys out a little bit more so you can see what's what. Donald is drunk. It's okay. Being a monster makes you more susceptible to that. Put Vanitas here. Bit of balance of light and dark. Bring in Toy Donald a little bit more. Sora's just standing here in the background. And yeah, time for a few more questions. Cruel12 asks, what is at least one thing you want to accomplish this year for HFC? I want to make as big a dent in the Patreon TV comment quick look backlog as possible. I honestly never imagined we'd be this popular, and fair play to everyone. It's gotten a bit out of hand. I'm trying my best to get back on top of it. We're roughly about 9-10 months deep right now. It sounds bad, but considering we can at most record a month and a bit's worth of commentary in terms of like commissions and whatnot, we'll get there in the end. So believe in NTom, and he will come through in the end. It just takes a while. Thank you, Cruel, for your question. Next question comes to us from Ronald D. Ranking. Do you have any big goals for yourself or HFC for 2020? Sort of a similar question to what we just had, but personally, I would like to see myself lose some weight. And considering we have a Ring Fit Adventure quick look approaching, I think you'll see me sweat into the 80s, as in the temperature, not the genre or time period of music, really. So yeah, just shift a bit of the old fat off the NTom gut and whatnot, and obviously finish the Patreon backlog, as I said. So thank you, Ronald, for your question. Alright, last question before we move on to the last lot of boxes. This one is from Cruel12. Hey Tom, since Gen 8 of Pokemon is based on your neck of the woods, England, obviously, where in the world would you like Gen 9 to be based off if you were making it? Now, this is funny, just like, regardless of what I want, there is an NPC in the game who I believe talks in Spanish after you beat her and says she came from a faraway region. And if you go back to Sun and Moon, there is a trainer on Pony Island, I believe, who talks about, they're a tourist by the way, and they talk about trying to find a power spot. Now power spots are obviously the things that allow Pokemon to Dynamax, so I'm thinking maybe we'll get a Spanish region next time, or there is a lot of like Chinese Asian influence in the upcoming expansion packs for the Isle of Armor and so on. So it'll either be a Spanish Hispanic influence region, or we'll be going back to like an Asian thing, like with Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and so on. So yeah, Spanish or Asian. Give it to me now. I like Pokemon good. Sword and Shield, middling, but you've seen the playthrough, so I won't bore you anymore. Thank you, Cruel, for your question. Okay, I think it's time I open the last of these boxes and sort these guys into an aesthetically pleasing frame, so please do give me a second. You might have noticed Sonic in the background there. He always finds his way into a HFC video in some fashion. It's Sonic and Kingdom Hearts. That's the lifeblood of the channel, really. Please, Nomura, please, Sega, never stop making these games, or God knows I will have to actually step outside my gaming comfort zone for once. I enjoyed the Sonic movie a fair bit, honestly, so yeah, that's my 2-second review for you. Good enough. Alright, let me free these guys from their plastic prison, and we'll get to it. Alrighty, here we go, the final 4 boxes. Let's have a look at what we got. Full disclosure, I accidentally popped the top on this one. I have not opened the bag, so let's see what we get. Come on, Riku. Secret best boy of Kingdom Hearts. Please don't give me any repeats. I pray to the heart of the cards. I pray to every single god imaginable. Nomura especially, so here we go. Come on, Riku. Nope, it's actually Monster Sora. Look at him there, doing his little kitty mouth and whatnot. And that completes our Monstropolis collection, so that's pretty good. He's got his, like, wavy hair there. People who have, like, designed, like, a monster version of Aqua say give her the same hair as Sora has here. I can see it making sense, honestly. So, yeah, there we go. Slot him in just there. Don't worry, I'll line these guys up good proper so you can get a decent look at all of them in a row afterwards. I'm not even going to guess this time, because I know it will just give me a repeat. You know, don't go tempting fate and whatnot, that's what I'm saying here. Alright. Next one is... Open the bag. There he is! It's Riku! With a very weird looking face. Kind of looks a little bit like Playmobil or something. But he has his very bent keyblade there. Let's see if I can unbend that a little bit. Yeah, better. I'm not a miracle worker, okay? He's got all his belts and zippers. And, you know, he's got his plaid there. Nomura loved plaid during the course of Kingdom Hearts 3 for some reason. I don't know. I don't question the man's style, okay? Because then he will come for me in the dead of night. Alright, penultimate box, guys. And we haven't got a single repeat so far. Actually, who are we missing here? I think it's the alternate form of Monster Sora. And that might be it. I'm not entirely sure here. I guess we'll see in a moment, y'all. Alright. Come on, let's go. Shut the box over there, because we no longer need it. Cleaning up after recording is the funnest part, you know. Oh, something's falling apart in here. Yep. There's Sora. There's regular Sora. I knew I was forgetting one. And there's his arm and keyblade. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, Sora should be used to picking up the pieces of himself by now, so I'm just going to put him right here, and he can go just there. That is a real shame. But hey, at least we know what we were missing now. So, yeah, the only thing we need is the alternate of Monster Sora, so let's see if we get it. It's not guaranteed to have a different one each box, I'm sure. But I did buy a pack of 12, so we'll see what's what. Alright, here we go. And the final one for this, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Mystery Mini Vinyls unboxing is... Ah, there he is! It's the rare form of Monster Sora, the alternate form version. Very nice, very nice. Love the colouring there. So, yeah, that's all of them, guys. Congrats to me. Congrats for me supporting capitalism, I guess. Let's see if I can't arrange these guys in a bit more of an aesthetic manner. Give me a second. And there we go, guys. All 12 of the Mystery Mini vinyl figures procured. Unfortunately, this lad had his top missing, and Sora, well, he's armless now. Tish. But, yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You gotta be careful when you're buying these mystery minis and whatnot. Zoom in a little bit there. Look at him. Yeah. Mario is my favourite character in Kingdom Hearts. Absolutely solid gold. Alright, the final couple of questions here. Shadow Reaper asks, and this is a bit of a heavy one. If you were ever to step down from HFC for some reason, who would you choose to be the new leader? Now, some of you may be in the know on this, some of you may not, but FTA, Fast Figure Live or Gareth, as I used to know him, recently stepped down from FTCR due to personal reasons and handed things over to Miko's fan, Chris. But I feel like for me, if I were to step down, that would be the end of HFC, because HFC is my baby. Everyone else is the more popular and engaging part, don't get me wrong, but I'm the body behind the whole thing, and I don't think were I to do something else, at least full-time, you know, like HFC would survive. I can see this going for a very long time, well into old age, with me. Let me just state this plainly, just me doing like casual videos and so on here and there, but yeah, if I were to ever stop doing HFC, that would be the end of HFC, I think. I'm just, I'm a very, I guess, control freak sort of personality. Would suffice here. You guys know this, if you've been following HFC for any length of time. But, yeah, if I were to ever step down, that would be the end of HFC, I think. I can't see us ending for at least another few years, yeah. But there's no definitive time frame on that, so don't freak out or anything. But, yeah, thank you, Shadow Reaper, for your question. And the final one comes to us from Crazy12 Eric. Do you have a particular favourite weapon design from a video game, Master Sword, Ultimate Weapon, Ray Gun, etc.? You know what? I'm going to say the Keyblade, because it comes in a variety of different forms, colours, abilities, and so on, and it is very versatile. So, yeah, final answer, the Keyblade. Oh, Christopher Lloyd, you did a great job as Xehanort in the Remind DLC. Keyblade, give me power! More of this in the Remind DLC starting tomorrow here on HFC. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting NTom Opens Up. The next episode might be the last one for a while, just in terms of, like, you know, need to buy new supplies and whatnot, but yeah, I'm glad some of you at least enjoy this. It's not the most popular series on the channel. It's unboxing. I'm not expecting everyone who comes here for Let's Plays to enjoy an unboxing video, alright? I'm not stupid or anything when it comes to making these videos, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch and comment and so on, and spread the word if you like it, because that will enable me to make more of these, especially if you pledge on Patreon. Yes, that's where the money comes from. Oh yes. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time for another episode of NTom Opens Up, and it will be cards next time, so look forward to that. I honestly can't believe this shit. Oh, Sora. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.